Hi, welcome back to the Spanless Gamer. Today we're playing 4 games for the Atari 2600. We're playing RealSports Football, Rescue Terra, Riddle of the Sphinx, and River Raid. Our first game today is RealSports Football, which came out in 1982. And we can see the front of the box just has a generic football player, and they focus on the kicker there, which is kind of funny because he's the most boring position. And I don't even think you can kick in this game. Back of the box is really plain. Just tells you how to use a joystick, so there's that. So I already talked about the RealSports games on a previous video, but this one was made by Rob Zabel, and he was asked by Atari to just make 22 players at once, and he said it was possible, but only if the players didn't move. So yeah, they didn't end up going that route. Let's get right into the game. So this is Atari Football. It already looks a lot better than the previous football game we played for the Atari. Oh, look at that. Yeah, got a crowd sound. I don't know if I'm yellow or blue. Oh, I'm blue. Ah! And I've been tackled. And, you know, in the stream, my quarterback just looks like a pixel, but he's there. He's just very blurry. And he just kicked the ball for some reason. What just happened? Alright. I guess I'm on defense now. Yay. Yeah, this is a decent attempt at a football game, I gotta admit, for the Atari. Not much you can do on this system for complicated games like this. Sacked him. Alright. Phyllis Doombringer kicks the ball. Not a very good kick. Quarterback Peter Crotchlap drops back and is tackled immediately. Must be the Browns. And he just overthrew. Yeah, it's definitely the Browns. They're wearing their blue jerseys today. Oh my gosh. Alright, you know what? We're going to restart. I'm going to go back on offense. I got to at least do something here. Make me feel better about myself. Oh, jeez. No, I don't want to kick it. Stop kicking. There's nobody open. And he intercepted it. Oh my god. I keep restarting until something good happens. Ugh. You know what? Screw this game. So, graphics look pretty good. They look like football players sound. They got crowd roaring and beeps and bloops. Give it a 4. Music, there is none. Story, it's just football. Calm down. Controls, they seem pretty decent. I just don't know what I'm doing. Funness, I had this game as a kid. I didn't play it too much, but I think it's okay. 4, does it hold my attention? Not too much. I'll give it a 3. And overall, RealSports Football is going to get a 3.5. And let's move on to the next game. Okay, our next game is called Rescue Terra I. And we can see it came out in 1982. And the box art is just kind of generic by Venture Vision. I don't think we played a game by them yet. Back of the box. Your mission, should you choose to accept. We have a serious problem on Terra I. The colony's sole purpose is to... Why is it yelling at me in all caps? Is to mine Zenbar crystals, which are used for 72% of Earth's energy production. No, they're not. Mining dangerous, plus security needed to safeguard crystal shipments required for the creation of the most complex computer-controlled robotic system ever devised. This system has been doing a tremendous job, but something is wrong. Crystal shipments have stopped, and the returning crystal freighters have all been destroyed by Terra I's own planetary defense system. From Dan Oliver, the designer of Rescue Terra I. Dear game player, Rescue Terra I is going to knock your socks off. I better have socks on. I've come up with some totally new game concepts that you'll completely enjoy. Rescue Terra I has multiple screens, underlined, that's important, that require alternate strategies for a successful mission. It's like getting 3 cartridges in one. Your objective is to travel from Earth to Terra I. Along the way, you'll encounter meteors, space pirates, robot interceptors, and fish force fields. Fish force fields? Your onboard computer continually computes. Well, that's kind of its job. Although your mission is extremely hazardous and your probability of success is less than nil, the most important aspect that I have built into the Rescue Terra I is long-lasting fun. Good luck. Uses joystick. Great. Have no fun facts, because there are no fun facts about this game. So let's see what this is all about. Dan Oliver is really proud of it. Oh, great. It seems that the file is corrupted or something. So I guess that's all we get to see of Rescue Terra 1 because the quote-unquote cartridge is broken. So we're just going to rate it. We saw a brief second of it. The graphics looked okay. Sound had an annoying piercing sound when the game broke, so it gets a 0. Music gets a 0. Story, Crystal's something computer, give it a 1.5. Controls, I'm sure they're fine. Funness, a 1. Does it hold my attention? Black screens with piercing sounds typically don't. Overall, we're giving Rescue Terra 1 a 1. And that's it. Let's move on to the next game. All right, our next game is Riddle of the Sphinx for the Atari. It came out in 1982, and the box art just has actually kind of looks like a hologram on a neat silver and magic cartridge or a box. Back of the box is too shiny to scan properly, but it's got a screenshot there. So Riddle of the Sphinx, according to the Wikipedia, the player becomes Prince of Egypt and travels back in time to release the land from a vile curse. It was written by Bob Smith, who also made Star Voyager and Dragonfire, which we played Dragonfire earlier and was pretty decent. And the goal is to reach the Temple of Ra and make the correct offering. So let's see if we can do that. I'm guessing no. Okay, so I'm the dude at the bottom of the screen. Okay, I can shoot. Ooh. I don't know what that's all about. It's kind of neat that it's got a white background because most Atari games had black backgrounds. So it's kind of unique, I guess. Palm trees are pretty. Very small pixels for the Atari. Appreciate that. They're not big chunky graphics like we usually see. What's this thing over here? So basically this is a very slow kind of overhead shooter, shmup type of game, but very slow moving. Yeah, I don't really understand what's going on here. Wow. Okay, now I'm moving real slow. Oh, I probably got bit by that scorpion. Oh, that's annoying. Yep. Yeah, let's head to this building, see if this does anything exciting. My guess is no. No, it does not. And we got some guy with a mask on. Okay. And now I'm moving real slow again. So, I'm just going to rate that game. I'm not sure what's going on there. Graphics, a 5. Sound, there wasn't a lot of sound. 1. Music, there was none. Story, that's kind of interesting. The original, 4.5. Controls, they seemed fine, but it was real slow. Funness, a 2. Doesn't hold my attention. I'd like to see more of it, maybe, but I'm going to give it a 2.5. Overall, Riddle of Sphinx is going to get a 3. 3.5, because the graphics are good. And that's it. Let's move on to the next game. Okay, our last game today is River Raid for the Atari 2600, which came out in 1982. We can see from the box art, it's just got a kind of typical Activision game style, which is not a bad thing. River Raid, conceived and designed by Carol Shaw for 1 or 2 River Raiders. Mission codename River Raid. Jet down the river, break the enemy blockade, and blast the bridges to halt enemy troop advances. Terrain, codename River of No Return. An ever-changing, ever-challenging waterways. Specked huge islands, narrow channels, and treacherous bays crawling with enemy choppers, tankers, and jets. Weaponry, codename Strato Strifer. Your B-1 Stratowing assault jet has been retrofitted with sophisticated rapid-fire guided missiles. Your craft is super sensitive to the stick, accelerate slow or bank radically with only a touch. Tactics, jet low to the river and avoid radar. Stop periodically at depots to refuel. A warning klaxon will alert you. Top speed, best of luck, use joystick controller. Cool. So Activision came out with River Raid. It was developed by Carol Shaw, who was one of the first female video game designers. So anyway, if you saw my live stream, I did play River Raid live to compete for a high score on the Atari Club Twitter challenge, and I did pretty well. I got a bajillion points, and I got in first place, which none of that is true, but I did pretty well enough to get my first ever Activision patch, which, yes, I got it right here, my little Activision River Raiders patch. And it came with this nice little letter which says, congratulations that you got over 15,000 points. So look at me go. So we're going to play River Raid, and I've played this before on my live stream, so nothing new here. But River Raid it's a pretty fun game. So you just got to shoot things. And yes, you can shoot your own fuel, and the purpose of which is to get points, but sometimes you need fuel, so it's not always good. So yeah, you got a patch for these Activision games, or you did certain achievements. They're kind of, basically early achievements. Video games. This one was 15,000 points. I don't remember what my score was on the live stream. 30-something, maybe? Hopefully. But, yeah, it did pretty good. I learned it was best for me to go pretty slow rather than fast. Now these jets are coming in. Okay. Kind of fun competing for a score against other people. Some of these games that I've been hard on, maybe the point was just to compete against your friends. We just blew up. So if you want to see me play this game better, where I practice and stuff, check out the live stream I did a while back. It's in the archive on YouTube. Yeah, it did much better then. But that's it. I played a lot more then, so let's rate it. Graphics. Graphics are strong. 7.5. Sound is pretty good. I'll give that a 6. Music, there really isn't any. Story, I mean, you're just going down a river shooting stuff. Not much of a story there. They attempt a little bit. 1 on the back of the box. Controls are excellent. I'll give it a 10. Funness. I like this game. It's a lot of fun. I'll give it a 7. Does it hold my attention? Yes, 6.5, and overall River Raid is going to get we'll give it an 8. That was River Raid, and please like, subscribe, and we'll see you next game.